Possibly bad.
Let's go!
Hey everybody, welcome to On the Couch.
God, I love movement tech.
Ooh.
Ooh, this has got to be something. What the fuck? I'm pissed.
Scenery.
This game sucks.
Well, I see a large circle. I see a large pit in a video game. Nice. So good. They really they nailed it with the proton drum. Oh,
that one's real good.
Hey dudes.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the processor. I told everybody you're gonna level it up on this episode. You should not level it up on this. You should make me a liar. You should never use it in this entire episode.
Oh, yeah, this thing.
Damn it.
Oh my. Literally. Oh my god. In one pixel of it had to touch.
Literally one hit away. One little tick of damage. That's great. Oh, I think you avoided like 50% or more of the fights in that room.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seemed like we skipped a bunch in there.
Yeah, there were definitely a lot more enemies to fight in there. Hey, Zircon helping you out.
Oh, fuck you.
It's like a maze, but there's only one way
to go with each of them. I know, I was like, this is a little odd.
The maze part is where do you point your camera? He is like...
He doesn't give a shit.
Caring as much about that, yeah. I think he's just strong. Yeah. A little stronger than he appeared, maybe.
Alright, we guessed right.
Need some nanotech.
Oh, getting low on health there. Okay, now which direction will it open?
Oh, that one.
That one. They broke open the nanotech box for you. Yes. Make them dance. They can dance if they want to.
Leave no
They
friends
can leave
behind.
their friends behind. Because
if they don't dance, and
if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
Health, and yeah!
You ever watch Scrubs much?
Not much at all. I know it's a popular one.
It's so good. Scrubs is so good. They have a safety dance joke in there.
Oh, I love him just jiggling. Yeah. He's a Texas two-step kind of guy.
They're just like, for being green little monsters, they sure do dance like white guys. Like, I say that as a white man who probably would dance as badly as that.
It's in our genes, dude.
Oh, that looked like a tank.
Oh, we're out here.
Yep. I think that revealed several of the walls that time.
Yeah, okay.
I like one weird thing that Ratchet and Clank games sometimes do. Like they've definitely done it more than once. Is they'll pit and they'll have like an enemy that attacks another enemy for you.
Oh, yeah,
like you know they've got two types of enemies that fight each other but also fight you. I think that's interesting because not a lot of games do that. And I realized Insomniac did that in Spider-Man also. Like they had other enemies. They had the Sable.
Oh, that's right.
Sable forces that would attack the demons and also attack you. It's kind of funny to see the parallels between a lot of their games. Oh no!
Dude. All right, I should have watched out for the snipers.
I gotta try more Insomniac games actually, because
Let's say, what are their other like big games?
So they have more recently, like they've got Sunset Overdrive was a game.
Oh, Sunset Overdrive is theirs.
Yeah, which I think was an Xbox exclusive, which is why I never really like heard about it or anything. And apparently, like Sunset Overdrive is very like Spider-Man. Nice.
I already have one.
Yeah. Apparently, Sunset Overdrive is like super similar to Spider-Man in some ways, but because it's a new IP and not Spider-Man,
it wasn't well established, so no one played it.
Right. And
I'm
sure
less people.
I'm sure they polished stuff up, but I wonder if it was the same engine or something. I don't know. I unfortunately, if it's Xbox exclusive, I'm probably not gonna buy an Xbox just for that. But I would love to play it at some point. They did a VR game called The Unspoken that I think had like they were trying to have like some esport potential with it or something. Maybe I don't really know much about it. They had some game that looked interesting. It was like I wish I could remember the name of it, but it's like you like pilot a little like underwater vehicle, like a little like submarine type thing, and yeah, it's like a little 2D game. It almost looks like an indie game, but it was from Insomniac.
Is it a little older?
A couple of years now, a few years now, but not like. What are you thinking?
I was thinking, like, I feel like I've seen that offer for like GQs or something, but
like what year time frame are you?
Maybe like
because I was gonna say like
2013.
I don't think it's that old because I was gonna say like maybe 2015, 2016 at the oldest.
All right, head inside. The first race.
I can't think of the name of the game. It was just
neither can I, unfortunately.
Maybe that was Insomniac.
Yeah, race time.
Woo!
Hoverboard. All right, have fun.
Are these hard?
I don't know. I don't remember. I meant more of have fun learning new mechanics. I do know, yeah, the bolts give you boosts. As well as collecting rings. It's Sonic. You see. collect rings to get boosts. But also collect bolts to get boosts, because it's still a Ratchet and Clank game. And then you can use boosts with L2. Nice. So you're about to be full, so you should use one of your boosts probably. Yeah. Nice. Because yeah, you never want to like fill up on all 3 boosts and then not have, and then have bolts like not doing anything for you, right?
Yeah, I've seen the mechanics now.
Gotcha. Oh, you can do tricks in the air too, with the right analog stick. Oh, well, you made it work.
It almost looked cool.
Okay.
God, so bad racing.
Whenever you do, next time you do a jump, use the right analog stick. See about doing some tricks, because that might give you boost meter also. Well, or not.
You do tricks?
Right analog stick.
Okay.
Well, I didn't quite see if that did.
Oh, shit.
If that gave you a meter or not. There we go. Right. Oh. Wait, when the hell did you end up in first?
I know, I don't know what I did.
Fuck. Woo. Boost.
All right, good enough.
Cool. Got through the bronze challenge.
Good enough. Jesus.
Nice work. You're the first Lombax to ever win a race.
Ooh,
the first ever, the dream.
I think he's supposed to be one of the last remaining Lombaxes.
Perks to being sponsored.
I don't remember.
Is this stuff optional?
I think so. You might have to do that one.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's optional or not. Like, I have to imagine at least you only have to do bronze, probably.
Right.
Uh-oh, that's
all these
TNT.
Yeah.
Can they repeat the same magic we saw during our last competition?
Woo, tricks on.
Gotta remember to press the right stick.
Yeah, ooh, nice jump. I appreciate when a game does something like this with a racing section where rather than the higher difficulties just being, oh, the enemies just go faster now or are a little smarter.
There's actually a different way you have to play the track.
Right. They take the same track and they make the track more interesting. That is way more interesting to me for a racing segment than just make the AI harder.
Right. Well, oh, God.
You can also do that by like removing boosts and stuff, right? Like, all right, the AI is more or less the same, but now you have 3 less boost pads to utilize. All right, warn me the next time you're doing a trick, and I'll try to like see if it actually gives you more boost.
Oh.
Well, you didn't land it, so I don't know. Oh, third place. What are you doing? Oh, did he just say noob?
I believe he did.
All right, I'm gonna need to return this game. This game from like 2014
Oh, shit.
or 2015 or something. I don't know when this game. I think 2015. In any case, GameStop, listen up.
What the fuck?
I know that you're like really probably going out of business soon, but I'm gonna need to be able to return this game to you. That guy just said
said some
noob.
dumbass shit.
They just said noob. I'm sure you understand.
All right.
Do you know that I think I don't expect GameStop to last much longer.
Oh, really?
They have not been doing well.
Aw. I wonder why.
But
Do
like,
people not want physical copies of games anymore?
well, that is the biggest thing. It's just people aren't really buying physical copies of games. But like they also did a bunch of shit that people didn't really like, and I think they're being properly like punched for it. Like they're how they barely give you any money for certain used games, but they also like really push employees to get you to buy used games because that's where they make their money. Because they don't make jack shit on a brand new video game. They make money on pre-orders and on used games.
Right.
And they would like have employees use like really shady tactics, straight up like they didn't encourage employees to use tactics directly, like bad tactics directly. But what they said is like, you must meet these quotas that are unrealistic.
Oh.
And suddenly like, well, the answer from store managers started becoming, don't like just fucking lie to to customers and say, oh no, we're out of stock of that, but you can buy it used here, like, yeah, you can buy the trade-in one or whatever.
Well, I don't feel nearly as bad now.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things like when Blockbuster was going out of business. I think that there is a certain amount of keeping up with the times that you have to do as a business owner. If you're like a retail business, right? Like, I know you're focusing on a difficult race, but I'm gonna still make you talk about it. Second place.
No. I'm listening the whole time. Yeah.
No. I think I think it is like part of your like obligation as like a business to keep up with the times and not just keep like doing what you're doing and expecting customers to stick around or whatever. Like especially if you're in anything that's has to do with like entertainment media.
But there's a slimy side to everything.
What do you mean?
Like utilizing those tactics.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm saying that, like, in my opinion, GameStop should have figured out how to get more into the digital market.
Sure.
Like, I'm not saying that I have an answer for them, because I'm obviously not. I'm just a guy fucking sitting on a couch. Like, was not spent years trying to figure out, how to keep GameStop alive, as I'm sure they have had teams of people working on for a while now. But like, it's like Blockbuster versus Netflix. That's the classic example, right? Blockbuster did not keep up with the times quick enough. So by the time they introduced we're going to mail you DVDs,
that had already been done
system,
forever.
Netflix had already just dominated that. Yeah, exactly. They had cornered the market on it. So, but it's like, it was a very like reasonable thing they could have done, right? They also had brick and mortar costs that of course made things like a lot more difficult, but it's one of those things where it's just like, okay, well then maybe you need to start closing some stores, but having this, mailing distribution in order to keep your business going. So I don't often feel too bad when a business starts closing because it becomes irrelevant, because it's like, well, nobody says that your business can't shift, right? Like, nobody says you have to be a brick and mortar store forever. Nobody says you like can't just switch to being an online market.
Right.
Sorry, Ratchet. Better luck next time.
I'm gonna try this one more time.
Go for it, man. You do you.
I have to.
I honestly
TNT.
thought the hoverboard were like
Give it another
the
try.
segments were pretty fun. Like they were fine.
Yeah, mainly just I'm having a good time, but I also hate losing.
That's real.
All right.
Get set. Go.
I think the answer is you need to do more tricks.
They're off. Just
You
go
think
back
tricks
up on
are the answer?
I don't know because you haven't landed one yet, so I still can't tell. Or at least you haven't landed one when I've been like looking for the boost meter. Oh, not quite enough to boost there. There you go. Nice. I wonder if they have rubber banding on this, in which case it would be like you want to
wanna
save some
store
boxes
that,
for
yeah.
later or something. Okay, yes, you definitely got a boost. You got some boost from doing a trick. So the actual answer is doing more tricks. But you need to land them. Oh, that was the latest you could have possibly jumped.
Jump, yeah. Oh, fuck titties.
I should just like shoutcast this at this point. Like, Spikevegeta currently in third place, looking to catch up to Skid McMarks. He's not in this race, but I don't know any other names in this video game, so I'm going to call him Skid McMarks. Goes around the bend,
McMarks' cousin.
picks up
Skid
a
McMarks.
nice triplet there, and avoids the jump, instead going for the six-pack there to get some more boost meter. Bold strategy. Not sure it's going to pay off for Spike here.
That's strategy.
Ace of Tim's obviously racing since he was a young child. Went
Since I
into
ran over my finger.
It went into the amateur scene at the age of 4.5. Started cursing at the same age.
I came out cursing. Motherfucker.
All right. Ooh, pulls into second. Can he take the lead? Just moments behind Lady Macbeth. I don't know who that is. Is coming up to the finish line. It's going to be a nail biter on this one. He does take it. Spikevegeta, crowned victorious in the gold medal match.
Oh, God. I'd like to thank my mother and my father, my girlfriend, and my co-commentator, JHobz.
You commentated and raced at the same time.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, by .388.
They just put a wireless headset on you as you're like hoverboarding down the fucking track.
Oh, fuck!
Could you imagine if they actually just like put, if they mic'd up skateboarders or like,
how you feeling? Scared as fuck!
or like fucking, like somebody doing like downhill luge or something. Oh, God.
What's up,
Hey, Skidman Marks. I think you might have already been in that room. I don't know. If not, you might go from like there or something.
Oh, I just realized I have 5,000.
I think you got a bunch from finishing those.
Like I said, 5,000 is like
No, it's a
an
lot more than that.
overestimate, and I have almost 20,000.
Yeah.
5,000 is just my fucking go-to number, dude.
The Blackwater City hoverboard track. I've only seen it on my holo screen back on Velden.
Okay, that dialogue line seems like it was probably supposed to play, but
Happened earlier, like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's the track. You just won 3 races.
you raced on it 5 times, Ratchet. I think this is the way you came from.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
is it? Wait, hold on. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Okay, yes, it's definitely the way you came from. There is a bolt back there, but fuck it.
Fuck it, man.
There's a golden bolt. A gold bolt.
We've already missed some. Now I want none of them.
Why have they not shortened that to gold yet? A gold bolt.
A gold instead of a golden bolt.
No, I'm just saying they call it a gold bolt. I'm saying why don't they call it a gold? The fuck?
Bolt.
It needs to be a gold, dude.
Can this not?
I think you can break those with TNT only, or maybe like.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I think they only break from TNT, or maybe you get like an upgrade to your wrench eventually that does or something.
Oh, God.
I'm not sure. I don't quite remember. Either way, clearly couldn't break them there.
All right, what's our next plan?
So
we're gonna
I
be checking
think,
out?
have you done everything, or did you go that way? You did go that way, right? Like I think you've done
Oh, I can
everything
buy
on this
this.
planet. Yeah.
I got 3 of these. Where's the pixelator at?
Pixelizer.
Oh, the pixelizer.
To pixelize. All right. Oh, the range increase. There. Nice.
So
You want to go just like find an enemy before we move to another planet?
I kind of want to.
Yeah, just go down that way and just find an enemy to go use the pixelizer on. Watch them like not spawn any more enemies because you've already been through here.
I feel like it's not going to spawn anymore enemies.
Ooh, maybe not. If you die, it might.
Fuck it. We'll see
right.
in the next episode.
Yeah, we'll figure out what the pixelizer does next time.
Drums, 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 yeah, drums, yeah, drums.
As a drummer, I'm crying right now.